Uh,
All right, Ugg. P away from level. I'm just gonna round it out to the right number. That is begging range. So Ugg is now 5th. He's ready to train. Edward plus 2750. He's at 18,000. He needs 23,000, so he's not ready to go to 5th. Roger Red Goal plus 2750. Whoops. He's at 21,000. He is not ready for 5th. Barak Tarn. Holy shit, this is gonna 50. He's at 10,000. He's not ready for 4th. Undwind. I don't know. For tonight, he gets like 200 XP. I would just give an Undwind a few hundred XP each night.
Boy, here,
and then Mortenzi, Mark didn't do anything. I'll just give him 250 just so that there seems to be an upward trend. Yeah, so there are 3 guys ready to train. Arlen, Sam, and Ugg.
Now, this is either level or getting a...
Well, no, this is having the stuff to train. That doesn't mean you get to train.
Right.
Training requires time and money.
God damn it.
And a trainer.
Aren't there any trainers
And not to suck.
Aren't there any trainers in this godforsaken place?
There's a bunch of dwarves that might be wondering why we fucked up their fucking thing.
Yeah, so I need a heal check as you're looking over people for ghoul fever. Before we do that, I need to have some fort saves. Let's have a think here. Arlen, were you ever bitten by the ghoul fever or by the ghouls?
I think I was Oh yeah, I was. The guy bit me.
Give me a fort save.
Adam, you hit me with a fort save, please.
I will hit you with a fort save. You rolled a 19 on the die.
Cool. Ugg was definitely bitten. Awesome. He was bitten by the big guy. His fort save is a little bit higher. Or the ghoul fever for him was a little bit higher.
Okay. Now, it was his save when he got bit is much higher than his save now.
Right. So it's when he got bit.
Okay. 19.
Okay. No fever on him. Then was Edward bitten? He got tagged with a claw? I don't think he got bitten. Unless on the fight on the day before, earlier that day, he did get bitten. He got bit once.
Okay. So
he needs a fort save.
Alright, get the word.
DC's gonna be like 13 now.
Well, you know what? Lots of DCs are 13. It's how I was fucking died to them.
He did have a...
Okay. Roger was not bit. Don't think he took much damage. Barak Tarn was bit.
Barak Tarn has this is disease, not paralysis. Well, his fort save is huge. 17.
Okay, and then I think Radamer was also bit.
Okay, Radamer got shit kicked.
His fort save is +6. No. Not feeling so well. I'll roll for Radamer.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay,
Heal's
give me your
fine.
heal. Give me your heal check.
For...
You're checking everyone for ghoul fever.
I'm checking everybody.
Everyone's got fever. We all need to bleed. Leeches for everyone.
Why don't we all just turn into ghouls? Oh, fuck.
Right.
Fucked over Sam already.
All the 19s. Yeah, I know. Modron's like, nah, we're not going to deal with this disease plot. Fuck you and your disease.
30.
Yeah, you look everyone over, and surprisingly, your buddies all have good fortitudes, good constitutions.
Check Radamer as well.
Yep, Radamer allows you to have a look over him. I don't think I've got it.
That's
I've been in far dirtier places.
I'm sure you have. It's still better to check.
Radamer, a king of the dirty hole. Stupid.
You don't want to know what that place was.
Dude,
I
I'm
worked
good.
with necromancers. I, as a young lad, got to do some of the dirty work. Clean up tombs. To open ancient things filled with ancient liquids.
Okay.
Scrubbing out ancient mausoleums. This filth does not bother me.
All right then. It's not the filth; it's the bites I was worried about.
Yes, I understand. I've also been bitten before by undead. Not pleasant.
Well, you seem fine, along with everyone else.
Litara here has told me of a place nearby, a scintillating pool, a bubbling lake. Apparently, it is a place that is of great beauty. They speak of a dragon once living there.
So,
As well as miracles being done. I mention this because you're a spiritual man, and you've recently... He waves towards the pyre.
listen, Radomir, I understand that. I understand you're a necromancer. I mean, our goals are different, yours and mine. We will have conflict, but we are still working together. This Sam business is unfortunate. And what I meant when I was speaking with you down there was, don't anger the gladiators, because, well, we still need each other. And we're going to be working together for a long time. If you show their respect to Sam and the others and so on, they will respect you much, much more. That's all I'm saying.
You and I both know that is not all you were saying down there. I won't forget it.
Or you can ignore what I mean to say. Alright. I wouldn't mind going to that lake.
It is on the way.
Alright. Thanks, Radamer. I'll be in the other car. Why does it smell like sex in here?
Radamer turns his nose at you. He's staring at the back of Arlen as Arlen's moving away. Yes, Albinius, yes! Albinius, this way! No, do not forsake me!
I cast bless on him or something.
Yes, for Albinius!
I love that guy.
One of the dwarves are going over and shushing me. Albinius. Yeah, basically, when you become a ludus officially, don't force your neutral goods to become neutral evil.
You know, I do have remove disease already.
Mm-hmm. Been useful yesterday.
On who? You're already fucking dead! Oh, corpse, please feel better.
Go!
Righty and lefty. I'm just getting the caravan back together.
Yep.
If you want to leave Dwarf-Hole behind. You guys want to divide your loot?
Loot. We got to split up loot. Loot. Ah, God damn it. Small magic leather armor. We found some, yes.
It was what was on
Little bastard.
the little bastard, yep.
Yep. Oh, yes. Handle my fist.
You had your gear.
Up my fur. Shit. Okay. I guess I really don't have an opinion. Ahmed, what are you thinking?
It was
Raise the Sam
Radamer's cart
fund.
first, and then it was the master's wagon, and then the supply chain, and then the slaves. Is that it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's about right.
Chad seems to think it's the Sam Resurrection Fund.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask,
That is the perfect name for this session.
fellas. We came out with a lot. There's quite a bit of treasure in there. Whoever wants their share, go ahead. I'm personally putting mine towards bringing Sam back. If you want your share, there's no shame. I will. No worries. Hopefully, we'll have enough to bring Sam back soon. And we'll just need to find a cleric that's much more powerful than I am to do it. Although I'm sure there's a couple of things here that we could use to make sure we survive. Braces of opportunity. Let's drop that onto
Put that on Hug.
Ugg
I know there's a hole
and give you that. Here, I'll do that right now. Bracers of opportunity. Where are you, Monsieur Ugg?
Who's the knowledge guy in your party?
Edward?
He is the wizard bard.
He's not a bard. He's not a bard. I don't know how many times I could. Well, actually, it was Sam making that mistake.
Sam was the one. Just magic, and he swings a sword, and magic goes into the sword. That means he's a bard.
The scroll we're gonna leave. The headband.
I think we just put the scroll on Arlen because he's the only one that can cast it.
Still wait. What? Oh yeah, it's good to restoration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's greater restoration. It's the seventh circle.
Marty, are you moving anything or not?
I thought I was.
Okay. Go ahead. I moved the bracers for Ugg.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not touching anything else. Dragonhide gloves, what do those do?
They're just masterwork things
Ready
that
to
can
be
be.
enchanted.
Yeah.
Prayer mat inlaid with golden threads. Mantine armband with. Okay, so this is just treasure. 15.
Is there ever really just treasure?
Roger likes knowing things. He's got 1 rank in geography, nature, and local empirica, and local stygia.
Shut up, Roger.
Actually, not bad. He's got more knowledge than you.
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
Let's see, is Edward? Edward has 4 ranks in Knowledge Arcana, 1 rank in Religion, 1 rank in Geography, 1 rank in Local Avicea, which is Empirica.
Not useful.
Avicea is the continent you're on.
Oh, obviously. Oh, never mind. Then
Yeah.
I think it goes on, and he's intelligent. No, he's not that smart. Edward, is he smart? Is he like a? He's 18, 18? Yeah, stick on him.
Stick the circlet on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Sam's knife, the small masterwork dagger. I'm gonna put it with Sam's stuff,
Okay.
like the hair and the coin. I moved it already.
Sure. +2 sacred.
Hey Sam, you're back, but we sold you shit.
We had to sell your shit to bring you back.
At this level, sell my shit to bring me back.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Okay, good deal.
The question. I don't know if they're bringing me back. That's the.
We need to find someone that can bring you back, because I can't yet.
There's a magic pond of miracles, and in this cursed fucking planet, couldn't possibly go wrong.
He came back as a fish. What the fuck?
This planet. that
Sammy,
God
speak to me.
forgot.
He's thirsty.
The other option is to do a reincarnate.
Yeah, I need a druid.
Sam comes back.
I need
as
an old priest
different-
and a young druid.
comes back as some other kind of character, yeah, like another race. You need druids for that, or some goblins.
With top hats and monocles? Those are my favorite goblins.
Yep.
They got
All right.
monocles with no glass in them, just the frame.
Who are you putting the ring of feather falling on? In the meantime,
Falls a lot.
I kind of think it should go on Arlen just because there's been a lot of attempts to push him off of things.
This looks funny. Whee!
you know what? I think you should
have
put.
a-
I think you should put the mighty fist thing on Ugg,
Yes.
Yeah.
because I think that helps with his.
Carapo.
Gravel.
Mhm.
Yep.
So next slot, amulet of mighty fists. I'll start adding.
+1 studded leather. What about what's his name for the studded leather? Oh wait, he can't wear armor.
Roger. Or Edward.
Edward can put that on him.
Edward could. What is he wearing right now?
I'm going to Edward right now with the armor.
Wearing chain shirt. +1 studded leather is better than chain shirt. So.
Okay, I'm moving him. I'm moving that right now.
Okay.
Just add a chain shirt back to please, to our inventory.
I'll move the chain shirt.
Okay, studded leather +1 studded leather is what, 5? And chain shirt's 4th. 5 or 6? Let's see, studded leather. Sam into Samantha.
Oh, Sam.
Oh, Sam.
Sam.
All right, amulet of natural armor +1.
Yeah. Studded leather. Oh, great.
Well, let's see who's.
Ugg's already wearing an amulet.
What does Roger wear? Roger doesn't get hit very much. Let's put it on. Edward.
Sure.
Edward is a melee guy.
Yep.
What's he getting?
Amulet natural armor +1.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a dex fighter. That'll make his armor class pretty good. Unnatural.
The studded leather is +3. +1 makes it +4. It's the same as the chain shirt.
No, because the chain shirt has maximum dex bonus of +4. Studded leather has maximum dex bonus of +5.
That's the difference. Yeah. And it still doesn't impact him because they're both. He has Dex is 3.
Because he's got.
Oh, Cat's Grace. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, leather armor small. You jamming out on somebody?
It's nobody small.
Put it
What's his
on
name?
so you
Unwin.
look huge.
The Dwarf-Hole charm was the amulet of natural armor +1 with the +2 sacred bonus versus paralysis.
Died anyway. Doesn't work. Why don't we put that one on Edward and put the other one on Barrack?
Sure, because he's pretty good at.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put a note +2. And Barrack Tarn will get the +1. Oh yeah, put small stuff on the crazy halfling, the crazy gnome.
Yeah. Hey, Psycho.
Are we sure about that?
Do you want to give Psycho the amulet of natural armor +1?
We'll keep it on the side for him. Actually, oh.
Well, first off, what is little Psycho's armor right now?
His armor is chain shirt.
What's his dex?
Psycho's dex is 16.
Okay. So put the
+1.
the chain shirt's better for him.
Okay.
So, yeah, but he could use something.
Yeah, I put the +1 natural armor thing on him.
Mm-hmm.
Because of all the rage and all the rage.
Despite all his rage, he's still just a psycho in a fucking cage.
Yeah, Mark likes his crazy characters, I guess. The Ring of Feather Falling.
Barrack is going to get wings eventually.
Yes.
So when he has wings, that would be appropriate for him. Right now, I think Arlen, because he's most likely to get pushed off a cliff because he's in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah. All right,
Sure.
Arlen. Yeah, it's a dangerous game Arlen plays. Ring. Done. Potion to cure moderate wounds. That should go on someone.
I would actually say Ugg.
Yeah.
People who have rage death issues. Also, I guess does Mortenzi have any ability to heal?
Yeah, Ugg doesn't have any consumables right now, so.
Neither does Mortenzi. So if there's another one, something should go on Mortenzi.
Okay.
And then if he feeds it to a sick kitten or something, then we know he's
Vest of
completely
Resistance +1 on Ugg? I don't think he has a item. Who doesn't have a saving throw item? Ugg does not.
Does not. On the Ugg.
Alright, upping his saves by 1. Cool. Yeah, that Ugg could have been easily charmed too. +3 will save.
Yep.
Hey, lady. It's a lady.
There's a learner.
Alright, we've got some XP. You've divvied up some treasure. You've got what seems to be the Arlen, or the what you're calling the Resurrection Fund.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the map. The world map of Tarak. Dwarf-Hole now has a stain on the map, given what has happened to Samwell here. But you also picked up a bard, which might be useful. You are in the Iron Hills. It is called the Boiling Lake of Rainbows.
See, the rainbow thing sounds like a nice place. The boiling thing doesn't sound like a nice place.
Then you've got the Fields of Valor, and there are no major cities between here. It may be some time before you get to train. You're not that far through the Duchy of Wyvern. You could maybe go to Port Verist or all the way back to Wyvernus if you wanted to turn back. Are you making a case to Radamer? Radamer seems to think that you guys are leaving the next day.
Where would we find? Oh, we can't afford it. Let's move forward. Let's move forward.
There is only forward.
Okay, you're just following Radamer.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. The DM driving the adventure.
No, we're fine. I'm fine with that.
It's funny.
The hair goes.
All right. So you leave the Iron Hills, putting some distance between yourselves and Dwarf-Hole. There are old, crumbling dwarven castles that are squat and square around the Iron Hills as you're passing through a valley. Instead of taking what looks like not quite a road, but like a pathway, like a cart path that leads out into the fields of valor, Radamer turns south and starts skirting around these hills, looking for the boiling lake.
Is this the beauty place where the stuff happens?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking. That whole boiling is kind of, just raises a flag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think I grabbed an image. Let me see. Circus pictures. No, I did not. Okay, are you asking anything of Radamer and the others as you're traveling? I need also a percentile.
I will get the percentile. You get any questions, Arlen? 28.
Which town are we going to next? And just let him know that a couple of us are ready to train. Interested in training. Feel they have a grasp on something new. Need a bit of guidance. Someone to show them what's what. All right then.
Oh God. Google is annoying with its images. I just want the image.
Maybe you can't. You should give up now, Google.
All right, 28. You are able to leave the Iron Hills without incident. And you were asking Radamer. There aren't many cities between here. The Dunthirst lowlands, there are many, many smaller towns, but we are heading towards the Duchy of Vaed. And he shows you on the map. It is across the fields of valor and through the easting wood. Vaed is a old lumbering town known for the independent spirit long ago. This boiling lake is a sacred place of beauty, or so I'm told. It may also be dangerous. You should be on your guard.
All right.
The The bit of information I've been provided is that the boiling lake was never quite conquered by the Imperium, so they simply avoid it, and it is normally not put on their maps.
What resides there?
As I said before, dragons.
You mean similar to the ones we faced before, or
No,
dragons?
those
Dragons.
are drakes, and the Hydra you slew was a dumb beast.
Yes. This, you're saying, has dragons?
Had.
If it had, then how come it's still being avoided? What else resides there?
That is a good question.
Alright, I'll inform the others. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Okay. What do you tell the others?
We're heading towards that lake, the beautiful one you've heard of.
Beautiful lake. That sounds like fun.
Well, apparently.
Go wash my balls in it.
Well, you might not want to. It's called the Boiling Lake of Rainbows. It's pretty. Whether it's boiling, I don't know. But Radamer thinks there's something else. There's something there. There's something that resides in that area.
All right, so
Just hold off exposing your balls to everyone, and especially the lake, the poor fish.
do we have any tea? Maybe.
I'm sure we can find some. But the lake was known to have had dragons before. I don't
Oh,
think.
fuck those things.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're around anymore. I think,
Good.
but there might be other things because the Empire still avoids that area. So we have to really keep an eye out for any dangers. I was wondering if it would be a good idea to get Roger his rifle. But he is
Yeah, it would be a good idea to get Roger his fucking rifle. This thing's a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, I think it would be a fantastic idea, but I'll run it by Radamer. It does pose a problem. Why does a slave have a gun? Let's confiscate the gun. Maybe when we're traveling in the wildlands, as soon as we get closer to some civilization, we can hide it again.
The problem with that is that he's retrained all of his feats into crossbow.
Give him one and be like, what the fuck do I use this thing again?
Oh, has you trained everything?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not
Yes.
gonna say I don't want it.
That's just a good point. Radamer, do you know of any?
Yes. Arlen.
Do you know of any strong powerful religious clerics or churches or monasteries or anything as such in the area? Ones that would be able to bring Sam back.
There might be some old gods that you would get along with in Vied. We can always turn back and beggeth of Vivernus or Port Verist.
We've gone a long way. Let's move forward.
The fields of valor will likely have undead in them as a warning.
I'll be ready. I'll get everyone ready for that. It's like, alright, thanks. Fuck, great. More fucking dead.
Hey, Radamer. Could we go to a lake that's not boiling?
No.
Okay.
Sense motive is what else? What reason does he want to go there for?
He's getting more and more annoyed with your questionings of him going there.
You could
No.
you
I was
could
just.
magic some miracles there.
What is? Why does he want to go there? He wouldn't mention it. He wouldn't
Give
get
me
out
a
of his way
sense
for
motive.
me. Excuse me. Sense motif. Oh yes, wrong character. Arlen. Here she is. Oh yeah,
She.
it's pretty. All right, sense motif. 27.
He thought he was doing a thing that would make you guys happy.
Ah, okay. Cool.
It's a place where you could do miracles and stuff.
Let's go see what's going on over there. Marty, did you prep everything? Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's ignore it. Let's just keep going.
Fucking dicks. Why do I
don't
do
feel
this?
like it.
Why do I even? All right, so I'm going to copy the Road of Sorrow, folks, over to the Boiling Lake of Rainbows.
It is a
So-
pretty good name.
Some guy
I
goes
like that name.
belly flop, skinny dipping. Ha ha ha! It's boiling, you asshole.
And yes, you crest around some hills. At first, you didn't seem to be able to find it. You spent like a day or two trying to backtrack and try to find it, and then eventually you pass through what appeared to be a mirage, and then you see it up ahead. This wonderful prismatic blue, green, yellow, red lake. There is steam coming off of it like it is boiling, and it's tremendous. Just ignore the nice paved road
cars?
beside it. Yes.
The road.
This is a caldera after an eruption?
It's actually the picture of the
This
Grand
is in-
Prismatic Lake in
the
near
white-
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone, that's it. Yeah, that's just bacteria, I believe. All those crazy
Which means
colors.
that I've seen this, but I've seen this in like person, not from the top. My little babu brain apparently didn't like clue in on. Oh, it's pretty.
Wow, wow, dude. How can you
Okay.
forget something like this?
It is quite warm in this valley. It's surrounded by hills, and you've never seen until now a bubbling lake.
Detect magic.
You detect magic near where the mirage happened. Yes, there is weird waves of illusory magic just cloaking through the air all around you.
Illusory magic?
Yep.
I
Like,
will to
we're talking on like a grand scale.
I will to disbelieve? What do you mean illusory magic?
The mirage effect, where you couldn't
Mirage?
you spent several days trekking
Oh,
around
we
hills
were
trying to
we were
find.
looking for it and just couldn't.
Yep.
It was just hidden like fuck. Okay.
Yep,
Caught
this
you.
place is hidden by some ancient magic. It might have made it really easy for people to go by it and not realize it was there. It wasn't until you were specifically looking and going into valleys and that you accidentally passed through the veil.
How big is it? Oh, okay. I see where it is. Ooh.
There's you
let's
guys.
get closer.
Okay. You move your caravan closer. It is warm. Those waters are indeed bubbling. It is like hot steam vent, boiling lake.
Okay.
Do we have a? Yeah. Roger's got an idea.
Okay. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is it? The caravan's slowing down and starting to circle the wagons a little bit. Radamer just We'll stop here. A wonder of Avasia. I did not think that this part of the world was worth exploring. Truly wonderful, Radamer. Thank you, Master, for bringing us to this wonderful place. I'll never forget its hues, says Joram. Mr. Pickles doesn't like the look of it and is hiding his eyes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Detect magic on the lake.
Okay, are you going to go towards the lake?
I'm getting a little closer. I want to detect. Yeah, I'm getting closer.
Okay, Arlen, who's going with you?
Anybody want to come along? I'm just gonna go and take a closer look.
Ugg will go. Because he can carry you and run away if that needs to happen.
Okay.
He's my ejection seat.
Ugg. Yeah, over this time, all of your hit points, like this, it took you days and days and days to get to this part. Ugg is now driving you forward. It is really warm. And it's getting warmer and warmer the closer you get to this hellish lake. Hellish in its temperature.
Alright.
The color is just kind of crusty. It's just this weird sand. You don't understand bacteria yet, so... you get to about here, and... Ooh, the temperature is... Like, the hot vent of the lake is like 160 F.
Too hot in the hot tub.
The air is probably about 100, 140 at this point in time. I need you and Ugg to make a fort save.
It would be like, whoa, Ugg, slow the fuck down.
Breathing air in these temperatures deals 1d6 points of fire damage. What is the one below this? Yeah, you're not right above the lake, but it's starting to get really warm. I'd still need a fort save for the two of you.
Okay, so, Arlen... Is this an enchantment?
If you're wearing heavy clothing or armor of any sort, you take a -4 to your save.
Or armor of any sort?
Yep.
-4. Oh boy.
11.
Okay, as you're wandering close to it, what about Arlen?
Zamacles Cloak of Brass Scales. Cloak of Protection +1, Fire Resistance 5.
Okay, so you don't need to make these rolls. Is it you wearing that?
We should be here, Arlen. It is very warm.
Oh, yeah, Ugg took 3 non-lethal damage from breathing the severe heat and is now fatigued. He's suffering from heat stroke.
Oh, I touch him. Ding! You're no longer fatigued. Restoration touch.
You ever take off his armor?
Okay. It's really hot.
And continue.
Arlen's the cloak is kind of glowing a little bit red as it's obviously absorbing the heat. Are you driving closer to the pool, or are you just staying here?
Can I wheel myself?
Yeah, you could wheel yourself.
I'm getting protection from magics. You don't need to suffer this. I can move forward.
It is not that hot.
What causes this? What gods have created this magic beauty? I can see the rainbows both sides. What does it mean?
What does it mean? Nice. All right, so Arlen, you're driving forward?
Yeah. And I'll do a channel just for me and
Okay. Ugg moves back a little bit, like basically where there's no more color. It's like, it's cool enough for you not to take damage. Like you're still kind of like in very hot conditions.
Okay.
You'd have to make saves every hour, but yeah, back up towards the caravan. You're probably just like, oh, it's a warm summer day. But Arlen wheels right up. You're kind of going over this crunchy, this crunchy glass, and you get right up to the water, to the edge of the water. You can see some bleached skeletons in the pool. Wait, would a skeleton would just probably boil away after a long period of time under that heat. Never mind. You see some old armor, old rusted armor.
Ooh, dick magic.
There is a bit of cloudiness to the water because there is some churn because of the heat.
Yeah.
You know, Arlen, this place is special.
I'll make a prayer to Freya.
Okay.
Please give me a free level. Please give me a free level.
Is that your prayers to make you a more powerful priest? Is that the
prayers? So the prayer to Freya here is to help us. This is fucking hard. No, Arlen, I'm going to think about this for a second here. The prayer is to give us the chance to live full lives that will make the people of this world better than what the Empire has done. And hey, if I have to be a more powerful caster, then yeah, I mean, why not? A few extra levels wouldn't hurt.
You are praying for people to have better lives on this world.
Well, yes. What I was specifically praying for is for us to have enough life to help people and to have a better impact on their lives. Better than what the Empire has done. Basically free people from the Empire. And fuck the Five-Faced God. Oh yeah, Five-Faced God, if you're listening, go fuck yourself. FYI.
And why do you think they deserve it? You hear a voice.
To be enslaved.
The voice seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once.
If I have the power and the ability to help, sorry, wrong. If I've got the power and the ability to help people, then it's my responsibility to do that.
But you were so small. Why would power ever be bestowed upon such a fragile thing?
Size. My body's broken, but my spirit's strong. I could have given up. Back in the desert, I did not. It's all a matter of perspective. There are ants beneath me now, and creatures beneath me that I am a god to them, but I know I'm not. It's all perspective.
But you're an elf. This human empire is for humans, built by humans, ruled by humans, concerned with only human things. Why do you care about these humans, elf? Why have you sacrificed so?
It is what my instinct tells me to do. If I pass by someone that needs help, I shall help. If I pass...
So,
Otherwise, I don't feel I'm worthy of any gifts.
so you support the Empire then? You and your little caravan over there.
We are
You're what?
slaves.
You're slaves.
We do not support them. This is the only...
So
This is...
you're a slave who wants to help the Empire.
No. I am a slave that wants to free everyone from the Empire. I wish the Empire gone from here, for good. This world is not theirs. They came and destroyed it. Destroyed the cultures, the beauty, the people. They need to leave. Until
So
I
the
can't
people
do that.
have lived here for 200 years by right of conquest, they all have to leave?
No. But the rules that they apply to people, they belittle those that don't believe in them. They believe in the five-faced God. I do not. May exist, but it's not mine.
Do you know how many wars there were on this continent when the Empire was not here?
No.
Constant, really. Constant warfare. Between all the races and the tribes. You had the Kralls fighting the Voors. The Nereals fighting Tebron. And the Weeping Pines did weep. Even the elves of the Erelendi never really got along with those of Ralandor. Counterport. Well, there's still many murders that happen there, but no more gang turf wars. The Dunthirst lowlands, I know them quite well. I've made sure that they did not become strong, people of low character. The Corsicans and the Glavians, and the Duchy of Bafford, and this is only this continent. All of them at each other's throats. You don't think that the dwarves ended up under the thumbs of the Durgar simply because the Durgar wished it? No. The Empire, as I've seen it, has made the continent a much more peaceful place. Oh yes, it did take a few cracking of skulls to do so. It's been all very interesting to watch.
But watching is not something I'm willing to do. You see, although they fought together against each other, they did that of their own free will. There is no more free will. They might as well all be dead.
If there's no more free will, then how are you going to change that?
I don't know. Currently what we're doing is just our basics to survive. I don't have the means yet. I don't have the means yet, but those we pass by that we can, we help.
Yes.
I help at least.
Your kind and humans. All of those races that walk on two legs, two arms. They always strive. It is one of their more endearing qualities. Is it?
If I'm just gonna sit there and wait, or accept what is, and not look for something better, then there's no point for me existing at all. Might as well be another grain in the sand. I'd rather be the wind that shapes it.
Insult me, elf.
I don't know who you are.
Oh, but you do. In every rainbow that you have ever seen, there I was. In every fractured light, bent by a prism, there I was. Every time you looked at something shiny and said, "Ooh, I like it," there I was.
Knowledge, religion. Knowledge, what fuck?
And you've come to my pool. To what? Insult me? To say, watching is not good enough, I have to do something. But why? Why do I have to do anything? I have watched foolish members of my larger race, we'll say, think as you do. Golds and silvers, plunging off cliffs like lemmings, being shot at with those dreadful guns. No, I would rather watch. Pretty soon I'll be the last of my kind, on this world and others.
25 knowledge religion?
Sure. He's talking like a god, but there's no scripture that you know of that is this. 25? There might be some cults that you start to think of. You've always thought them kind of like something, they worship something behind the light. Like some weird cultish behavior.
Okay. What is your name? What is your kind? Forgive me,
If you were to see me, you would be blinded. I am doing you a courtesy.
I appreciate that, but what is your name? Is your name synonymous with do I have to see you to know your name? Can I simply know it?
I will not teach a little speck like you my true name. But what should you call me?
The light.
The light. Yes.
So, what is your race then? Or what is your people?
Rude question. I've already given you enough hints for you to guess. I do not like dumb things, and you're growing rather boring.
So you're
You've been fickle dickle. Resurrect that point.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, it's a good point. Would you be able to do something for me?
Randomly, Ahmed forgot.
Would you?
Ahmed forgot why we came.
Hold on. This is very interesting. Hold on. Would you be able to do something for me? So I cannot.
And now you come here demanding gifts. What a strange slave you are. One who does not know how, he is simply trying to survive, yet he wants to help everyone on this world have a better life. He's an elf. But humans rule this continent now. They have killed my kind, but they have killed far more of your kind than us. They have made contracts to kill us. And they rule your lives through contracts as well.
Indeed. But
do you even know how to speak my tongue? What languages do you speak? Because that could have been brock, 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 brock. No, not chicken noises.
Elven, Stygian, Imperial.
Draconic would be a good one.
I don't have Draconic.
Close your eyes, guys. Ahmed, Adam. Don't look at the stream. I'm just going to flash the book that I'm reading out of.
Okay.
Might have to read it backwards.
My guess is the Draconomicon, but whatever.
Okay, good.
So my balls look lovely, in case you're wondering.
You are a small creature of great contradiction. interesting. Somewhat. Freya.